Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Thank you for being here today. I'm here, though I'm not with you because I'm here in Ministry of Education Putrajaya, but I'm going to teach you still. I'm so sorry, no escape. What you're going to do today, you are going to learn on how to prepare yourself for a job interview. You are going to answer one simple but very important question that is usually going to be asked by the interviewer during an interview. This question can actually help you to complement what you have written in your CV. And this is the stage where the interviewer will assess whether is it you who wrote the CV? Okay, remember the resume that you have actually written last week or the past 2 weeks, and we have actually looked through the draft 1 and draft 2, and I hope by this week you have actually submitted it in Oceania. You should. Okay, to those who have submitted, well done. To those who haven't, I think most of you haven't, do it quickly. Okay, don't wait till last minute. Right, okay, let's get started to the question. What's the question? The question is, now tell me about yourself. It's a simple statement asked by the interviewer so that they will allow you to explain to them who you are, what you want the employer to know about yourself. Though it's a simple question, it's a very important question because this question you can actually prepare beforehand. You can actually prepare the answers, the script, before you even go into the interview session. That's the beautiful thing about this. And as I told you earlier, this statement will be asked in every interview. It might be asked differently. For example, now tell me about yourself, or what about you, which is interesting. Another type of question will be, why are you here? Why do you think you deserve to be here? So these are the different kinds of question, but the answers are the same. The answers is all about you. Okay, it's not about different things. It's about you. So how do we tackle this question? We are going to use the EES method. E for education, E for employment, and S for skills. If you remember, this is actually the same pattern that you've written in your resume earlier. E, education, you wrote this for your qualification. Employment, your job experience. Skills, which is both from your working experience as well as your contribution in clubs and societies. Okay, before you start to write your own script, let me give you my own example. Okay, I'm going to answer this question. Now tell me about yourself, and I'm going to refer to my resume to answer this question because as you remember, you have this again, yeah, the how you write it, education, employment, skills is all in your CV. So you just go back to your CV and we'll answer the EES according to your CV. Okay. Okay, for example, Roslam in K8 is actually asking me this question, or Fatin in K16 is asking me the same question. Okay, both of you are asking me, now tell me a bit about yourself. My answer is, my name is Azza Jauhar binti Ahmad Tajuddin. I'm from Seremban Negeri Sembilan. At the moment, I'm teaching in University Malaysia Terengganu. However, I'm interested with your post sorry, with not with your post, with the post that you are offering, which is the lecturer in University Kebangsaan Malaysia. Because my husband is actually transferring from here to KL, hence I want to be with my husband, and I think I'm very qualified for this position. As you mentioned in your CV, in your job advert, that you actually want someone who's actually have the minimum qualification of Masters of Education. Yes, I do have a Masters of Education. Whoopsie daisy, this is not in order. I'm going to change it quickly. Sorry. Yes, I do have a Masters of Education. And actually I have more. I actually do have Doctor of Philosophy in Education, which I gained from University of Edinburgh, University of Nottingham. My Master's Education was from UKM, and I actually gained my Bachelor of Education in TESOL in University of Edinburgh, Scotland in UK. I'm very proud to actually tell you that I was actually chosen to be the best graduate of my batch in 2003, which is, I think, it's a marvelous accomplishment for a Malaysian. That's my qualification. Hence, I know that I really suit what you expect. Okay. Secondly, for my work experience, I've been working in Malaysia. I've been working abroad as well. Hence, I have vast experience and skills that I gained along the way. As a graduate research officer in UKM, I actually worked with 3 professors from education faculty, whereby I actually gained my master's degree there as well. This actually suits what you want in one of your specification, whereby you want a lecturer who do have research skills. I do gain it there, and also where I'm teaching now in UMT, whereby I received grants and I need to actually use all the research skills to do my work. One of my proudest moments is as a teacher in Al Hidayah Islamic School in Perth, whereby I was a class teacher for Year 3 students for more than 2 years. I taught all subjects in that school. The Year 3 students are actually standard 2 students equivalent to Malaysia. What I'm very proud of while I'm teaching there is that my students, though they are primary school kids, they came from various backgrounds. They are Australians, Lebanese, they are Somalians, some of them are prisoners of war, whereby they come from war zone countries to be refugees in Australia. Well, they are from all over the world. And as you want, as you wrote in your job advert, that you want a lecturer who understands people with different needs. I'm just going to tell you a bit of my experience in Al Hidayah Islamic School, whereby I have to teach students, not just students with normal abilities like everybody else, but in Australian education, I also need to teach students from special needs. 5 of my students were from special needs, whereby one is Down syndrome student, another one was hyperactive student, another one is a slow learner, and I've got 2 special children with Duchenne syndrome sickness, not sickness, it's actually, well, Duchenne syndrome is actually, thinking about them makes me a bit sad, because Duchenne syndrome kids, they don't survive long. They are actually kids with muscular disease, whereby if they actually tore a ligament, tore a muscle, the muscle can't grow again. If they fall down, the muscle on wherever they fell, it can't grow. So it just, they just die day by day, actually. It's sad. In history, there's none who actually survived more than 12 years old. But my students there was 8 and 10. They were 8 and 10. They were active students. However, as we know, they are ill. I have to take care of them really properly so that they won't fall and other students won't actually push them, because we don't want them to actually get sicker in class. However, why I'm telling you this is because I do have experience dealing with different people with different needs in classroom, and I think that's what you want. I don't think it can be harder than that, because though I have a teacher assistant in the classroom, however, I have to prepare different modules, different worksheets for different level of student, well, to differentiate things in classroom. It was fun, it was very interesting, it was very beneficial for me, and I think these skills that I gained will be very beneficial for you as well. I can use it in your place as well. Other than that, as you wrote in your job ad that you need people to actually able to commute for conferences and talks, yes, I have no problem with that. As you can see, I am actually also members of WACOT, University Western Australia College of Teaching, as well as Qualitative Research Association Malaysia, and I'm also actually a qualified instructor of Atlas TI software, whereby it needs me to go all around the world to present and to actually do workshops. So I have no problem to actually commute and to actually give talk and present, no problem for that. So thank you very much for your question. Thank you very much for your concern. I'm happy if you want to ask me more questions. And that's it. So thank you very much. Okay, there you can see that I've actually answered Roslam's and Fatin's question very relaxed, in a relaxed manner, and I've tackled all this: education, employment and skills. I refer to the job ad while I answer those questions. I complement my CV, and whatever I answered, I go back to the job ad, and that's what you must do now. Okay, before you leave for food, yeah, Ustaz, before you go, you need to complete this first, EES, the start of the speech. Then you can leave. I am going to listen to most of you. You are going to talk about this tomorrow, and then in a different, the next activity, I'm going to ask many of you to actually talk about this. We will have a class tomorrow. I will be there live. So before you go, you need to complete the EES, and you are going to answer this. Now tell me about yourself using the EES way. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah, with the complete answers. If you are done, if you're confident with the answers, you can go to Oceania. I've actually opened a chat room. The heading is this. You can type your answers there, and we can look through it together. But before you do that, you need to do it. You need to create your scripts, and I'm going to listen to you tomorrow. Okay, all the best. I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah. Bye.